I'm gonna be blunt. If you're working nonstop and hoping it will get better, it won't. Your business is currently built to depend on you, so it keeps demanding more of you. It is doing exactly what you trained it to do. My honest advice for business owners who want more time freedom is simple. Stop trying to earn freedom with more hours. Start redesigning the way your business runs. Productivity is only valuable when it buys you your life back. More presence in the business does not automatically create more progress, and most owners are busy all day, yet they still feel behind because their calendar's full of obligations instead of the outcomes. If you want time freedom, you have to stop waiting for your business to magically become less demanding. It never will. You have to install boundaries and systems that force it to behave differently. So here are the mistakes I see over and over. First, people treat exhaustion like proof they're doing it right. They wear tired like it's some sort of badge of honor. Meanwhile, their decisions are going to get slower, their creativity drops, and they start making really expensive mistakes. And they don't notice those mistakes until it's too late. Second, people confuse activity with progress. Their day is full, but their week produces very little. That is usually a sign that businesses run on interruptions instead of priorities. Third, people assume the next hire is going to fix it. And hiring can help, but hiring into chaos just gives you a bigger mess with a higher price point attached. Fourth, people postpone freedom. They promise themselves they will take breaks later, after the next launch, after the next milestone, after revenue stabilizes. The finish line keeps moving and life keeps getting traded away 1 week at a time. Okay, so what can you implement immediately to fix all that? Here are 3 things, and you can start this week. 1, put a ceiling on your focus time, 3 hours to be exact. Your brain is not designed for endless output. You get your best work in cycles. Focus, then recover, then focus again. And when you skip recovery, you don't get more productive. You get more depleted. So here's a simple rule you can use starting today. Work in a focus block that is no longer than 3 hours. Then take a real break that is roughly 1/3 of the time you just worked, about 30%. So if I worked 90 minutes, my break would be 25 to 30 minutes. If I worked 2 hours, my break is going to be about 35 to 40 minutes. And if I worked the full 3 hours, the break is closer to an hour. And then the break actually has to be a break. No email, no Slack, no, I'm going to do a quick admin thing. If you keep your brain in the same stress channel, you never actually recover. So if your immediate reaction is, I can't take breaks, that's actually a really clear sign that you need this the most. Your business is currently powered by your nervous system, and that's a terrible long-term strategy. So here's a quick call to action. If you want the full system, I've already wrote it down. Pre-order my book, Take Breaks Work Better, at takebreaksworkbetter.com. There are even special bonuses, including getting you a digital copy of the book right now before it's even published. Second thing you can do immediately this week, pick one metric for the week and then design the week around it. Time freedom comes from clarity. When you have no clear target, everything looks important. And guess what? It isn't. Pick one outcome for the week. You just need to focus on one. Here's some examples. Proposals sent, sales calls booked, client deliverables shipped, cash collected, content assets produced, and then identify the 2 to 3 activities that actually move that metric. And then protect those activities with your best focus blocks. Put them early on in the day if possible. Treat them like the core of the job because they are, especially for that week if it's the focus. If I was going to focus on sales calls booked, I am going to do the activity that my mentor, Kelly Roach, calls the miracle hour. This is an hour dedicated to sales activities that is more efficient than most get done in a day. I love books, and you should check hers out. It's called The Miracle Hour by Kelly Roach. The third thing you can do today, build a stop doing list. Most business owners have a to-do list, and that grows forever. So the only way to avoid that natural tendency is you need to be deliberate about avoiding it. So Today, do this. Write down 10 things you do every week that create low value, it drains your energy, or it just exists because it's the habit. And then decide what happens next. If it doesn't matter, remove it. If someone else can handle it, hand it off, delegate it. If it must happen, then try to batch that into one focus block. And if it happens too often, let's see if you can cut the frequency in half. This is how you buy back time without begging for it. You remove the leaks that steal your week. Now, here's the part people avoid. When you start doing this, you will expose what is broken. You might discover your team can't move without constant pings from you. You might discover your processes are vague. Maybe you discover that your expectations are unclear, or that your projects have no real ownership. Discovery is good. Data that leads to discovery is good. You can't fix what you can't or won't see. And one more thing. A lot of owners are afraid to slow down because they think the whole thing will collapse. If your business collapses when you stop pushing, then it's already unstable. You are just propping it up with stress. Motivation can only take you so far. What you need for long-term sustainability is a better design. If you want more time freedom, start redesigning the business so it stops demanding your constant presence. Protect your focus. Protect your recovery. Stop doing the work that never deserved your time in the first place. I would be honored if you pre-ordered my book, Take Breaks, Work Better. You can go to takebreaksworkbetter.com to do that. And we are giving away some fun bonuses. If you pre-order it, I'm going to send you a digital copy of the book right now, months before it's published. And I'm even going to give you a free ticket to a mastermind I'll be doing in the coming months. So pre-order today at takebreaksworkbetter.com.